up, YouTube? D4G here, banging out another video. Today we're going back with the Gas and Trash review. Now this fragrance is gonna be a designer, but it's gonna be a rack store affordable fragrance. The fragrance we're gonna be talking about today is gonna be Ben Sherman Icon, and we're gonna tap into it and see if this fragrance is really some gas or is this shit just trash.
That shit is fucking trash, dog.
Come on, fam. Y'all know how we start. Let's go over presentation first. Now, it's rare that I keep a rack store presentation box, so you know where this one went.
Trash.
But the bottle isn't too bad looking, man. A little modern look, cylinder type of shape. You know, nothing too crazy, man. Nothing too crazy. Checkerboard on the top, silver cap. I don't know, I do like the silver cap. But again, there's nothing too crazy going on as far as overall presentation goes. Now let's go notes. Up top, you got some bergamot, green notes, pink pepper, and some cardamom. In the mid, you're gonna have clove, leather, and some tobacco. And in the base, you got cedarwood, sandalwood, amber, and patchouli. The first thing you're gonna get in the fragrance experience with this is that you're gonna notice this fragrance is extremely green and extremely spicy. Fam, the herbal notes and the pink pepper combination in this fragrance, top tier, fam. Truly top tier, fam, especially how the green note mixes with the spiciness that it gives off. Now the green is mostly going to be coming from the green notes that this fragrance is going to have in the opening. And that spiciness is really going to be coming from the pink pepper mixed with the cardamom spice. Now it is going to be more pink pepper than it is the cardamom, but you do recognize a little bit of the green feel that the cardamom is going to give off. Something else that you're going to notice with this is that this fragrance, even though it comes off green, this fragrance is extremely loud in the opening. It's rare that I get a lot of green herbal style fragrances that are as loud as this one. Now as you start to make your way towards the mid, you're mostly going to be picking up leather and a nice tobacco. Now it is going to be more leather than it is tobacco in the mid of this fragrance, and you're still going to have cues from the opening, mostly from the green notes as well as the pink pepper. So you do still have a nice herbal, spicy, somewhat of a leathery style fragrance as it starts to transition to the mid. Now once you hit the complete dry down, the fragrance does have amber in it, but you're not gonna get too much of it, man. You're mostly gonna get an extremely woody style dry down, and that's gonna be from the sandalwood, cedarwood, as well as the patchouli. Now it is still gonna be more woods than anything, but just understand, this fragrance is mostly gonna be green with a nice spice throughout all phases of it with a woody dry down. Very simple, but still very nice. Now that we talked about that, let's go past method. Performance on this is gonna be around that 7 to 8 hour mark. I've been getting a nice 4 days of work with this fragrance, and it's been nice. I've been enjoying it for the most part. It really hasn't had a phase to where I can say that one phase stands out or I enjoy one phase of it more than I do the other. This is just a smooth fragrance to where you're just gonna enjoy your total experience with this. And with that opening being as loud as I said, that's gonna help create a longer sillage. So with the sillage on this one, I've been getting around 2 hours, couple of feet, not a room filler at all, but it does stretch a little bit outside of a group conversational fragrance. It stretches a little bit outside of that. Accessibility. Personally, I would say try to find this at a rack store if this sounds like a fragrance that you might be interested in. Now you can find this fragrance in rack stores, online, as well as fragrance boutiques. But this one particularly, you're gonna wanna buy in a rack store. In a rack store, you can find them around 13 bucks. Online, it's gonna be anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks. And if you try to go to a mom and pop shop, you're probably gonna be paying around $40 to $50. So definitely try to sample it. But if you like green fragrances, if you like herbal, spicy fragrances, a little bit of a woody dry down, you can just blind buy this one and you'll be okay. This is a nice cheapie to have in the collection. Scent profile. Y'all should know by now, fam. Green and spicy. And you're gonna get a lot of that green up top. Whether it's the green notes, whether it's the cardamom, whether it's the clove that the fragrance has in the mid. You're gonna get a lot of green facets throughout this fragrance. Spicy, you can't forget the spiciness because that pink pepper is gonna be dominant throughout most of this fragrance. Opening, mid, and the dry down, you're gonna get a lot of pink pepper, as well as the cardamom, but it's still gonna be more pink pepper than anything. And then when you hit the dry down, those dominant woodsy notes start to come out, from the cedar wood to the sandalwood. Hell, even the patchouli is adding a little bit of earthiness to it, fam. You got a lot going on with it. Situations, spring and fall. Mostly you want to keep this around those transitional times. Personally, I can't see this fragrance being something that I would be able to enjoy, as well as others be able to enjoy, if I wear it around a temperature higher than 85. I like to keep this one below 85, whether I'm going out on a brunch, whether I'm hanging out with the fellas, whether I'm just running errands. This is a nice fragrance that can be used in a lot of situations and that will be accepted in a lot of situations. Overall, yeah fam, this is some gas. You don't have to pay crazy amount of money to smell good. And this is one of those fragrances that attest to that. Again, another green herbal fragrance with spices, and y'all know how I feel about spices. So that's what helps put this one on top of other fragrances that might still be in the same category. The way it opens up with that green facet, and then the spiciness from the pink pepper and the cardamom stays throughout the fragrance, throughout most phases of it. This is truly a fragrance that I dig, and if I didn't have a massive collection, this would still be one that I would keep in that collection as an everyday driver type of thing, especially during those spring and fall times. Something a little bit more in the affordable designer realms. Can't go wrong with this one right here, fam. Check it out if you haven't already. Again, I would definitely check out the rack store first and then make your way online. But if you can find it in your rack store for $13, I can't think of too many other ones that would be better than this one, especially for the price point that you're getting at. But that's just my take on it, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. What other green herbal fragrances that are along those designer realm that you think is on the same level or better than this one? To me, bro, this is a top 10. This is the top 10 rack store fragrance so far that I've found in my journey while doing this. It's a nice one, man. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed. That's it for greatness. Ha! We out.